Hi children, welcome to 5th class. Children, in our first unit in grammar, we learn about starter unit, okay? What we learn in that unit children? Parts of speech we learn, clause, phrase and sentence we learn, isn't it children? Now, today we will start about noun and their kinds. This is our second chapter. In parts of speech children, what we learn first one? Noun. Okay, once we will recall that. Okay, what is noun children? Noun means what? The name of a person, place, animal and thing. Isn't it children? Then again I will repeat. Noun means the name of a person, place, animal and thing. Now children, in noun also there are many kinds. So today we are going to learn noun and their kinds. Okay, shall we start children? Noun and their kinds. First one. First one is proper noun children. Proper noun means what children? Proper noun means particularly if suppose we are going to say call a boy or a girl, her or his name we don't know. So such kind of thing or noun we called as common noun. But where or when we know the person's name particularly, that comes as proper noun. Suppose India. It is a country name. This is our country, isn't it? It has its particular name, right children? So this comes under proper noun. Now, in which state we live children? Telangana. What is the capital of Telangana? It is Hyderabad. Hyderabad is a famous city and it has its particular name, right? So, a city, a person or a thing or a hospital which have its particular name, this comes under proper noun. For example, India, Hyderabad, Ganga, river Ganga children, the river, holy river Ganga. Raja, Raja is the name of boy. We can take many examples children, okay. Rani, Rani is a girl of name. Pencil box, pencil box also it has a particular name, right children? So it comes under proper noun, okay. Now we will come to second one. What is second one children? Common noun. Common noun means children the things or the place or the person which we don't know the names or which doesn't have the name. It comes common. We will call them in common way. Country. Country means it may be any country. Okay. We are not taking a particular name. Dog. Any dog or any street animal or any animal. Okay. Student. Student means it may be a girl also or boy also. Okay. It doesn't have particular name. Doctor. Doctors also children. There are many kinds of doctors, isn't it? They are masters in their own way in different fields. Okay. But here doctor means it may be a lady doctor also or a gent doctor also. Here river. See again children we will come back to proper noun. Here I mentioned Ganga. Ganga is also a river, isn't it? And here I wrote only river. What different it is children? Here river means it may be any river. Okay. So it comes under common noun. Whereas Ganga, we are taking a holy river named Ganga. So this is proper noun. City. In every states and every country's children there will be many cities, isn't it? So common noun it comes under common noun city. Again we will recall children country, dog, student, doctor, river, city. It comes under common noun. Now shall we go to the third one? Collective noun. Collective noun is children what? Now see individual person or in a group. Okay, so in a group means particular things in a group it have it particular names. Now suppose so many keys are there, so many flowers are there. What we will tell them? A bunch of key, a bouquet of flowers. So such kind of words comes under a particular group. So we call them as collective noun. Class. Okay, a class of students. In a class only one student will be there children? No, a class of students means so many students will be there, isn't it? Now, team. A team of players. Many players are there. Third one, a group of people. Okay, a group of books. Army, army of soldiers. Again next, crowd. Crowd, when we will say there is a more crowd, children, when many people will gather at a one place. Again we will repeat it, children. Collective noun is class, team, group, army, crowd. Collective noun is more than one people or one things are there and that have a complete particular group. Okay. Now the next one, children, material noun. Material noun is what, children? It's not living things. Okay, children. Now see, material nouns comes under rice, gold, sugar, mud, clay, metal. Are these living things, children? No. But these are very essential for us. Okay. And this comes under material noun. We can give many examples. Oil, salt. Okay. Again fifth one, children. Again here you will think that second one is also common noun and here fifth one is also common noun. Here we are talking about cities, persons or any animals or everything. Here, children, common noun means it shows the feelings or the qualities also. Okay. Common nouns comes under kindness. Okay. That person is famous about his kindness or politeness, beauty, pain, courage. So these qualities also come under common noun. Now again the last one, children. This is called abstract noun. Abstract noun is what, children? The quality or the thing which we can't see but we can feel it. Okay. Now suppose a boy is very honest or a boy is very hardworking or he is very brave. Can we see his bravery or honesty? No, we can't see, isn't it? So such nouns comes under abstract noun, or for such kind of words we call it as abstract noun. Honesty, lie, bravery, cowardness, these all comes under abstract noun. The things we can't see but we can feel it. Children, music also see very melodious, isn't it? We can feel the music but can we see the music? No, we can't see the music. But we can feel it. Okay. So that also comes under abstract noun. So again we will recall this all, children. See, noun and their kinds. In noun there are many kinds, children. Proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun, again common noun which shows or which describes the qualities. Again here abstract noun which the things or the words which we can't see but we can feel. I hope you understand this, children. Read well, and again I will give you the notes of this chapter also. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you, children.